I'm in that mood. I'm in that mood this morning. Have a little urban church. Wait till I get some people in here. Please tap that like button as you come in. Don't cost you a dime. A generation of failures. I already know what y'all thinking. I know what they gonna be thinking when they see the title. Oh, who he finna go off on now? Watch this. Watch this. Hit the like button as you come in. Generation of failures. Hit the like button as you come in, and we're gonna talk about it. Cause I saw something online that kind of just weighed on my heart, made me want to even go live. You know I said I'm about to start back going live, but hit the like button. Hit the like button as you come in, please. Generation of failures. Generation of failures. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. To my knowledge, it started in the 70s. And I'm an 80s baby, but it started in the 70s. See, when y'all saw Generation of Failure, y'all probably immediately thought that I was about to do this live screening and just bash the youth, bash the young, the 90 babies, the 2000 babies, all finna just bash them, right? No, because guess what? For every 90 baby that y'all see running around here that failed, the generation before them, my generation, the 80s babies, we failed them. We are failures of them. Because the only thing they did was mock what they saw us do, right? And the only thing we did was mock what we seen the 70s do. You know what I'm saying? The generation ahead of us. So I would say it started in the 70s because that's when like heroin first hit the urban community. Crack hit in the 80s. Heroin hit the urban community in the 70s. And then, you know, like around the 60s or 70s, late 60s, 70s or whatever, like 60s, 70s or whatever, if you check history, you know, the government was doing government assistance, and, you know, you had your food stamp, you had your welfare, you had your Section A where it couldn't be no man in the house. So that automatically starting to disrupt the black household. Who the fuck is you to say, I support this household, but no man could be in this house with his own children, right? But it's 2023 now. We know what the government has set in place for the urban community as far as failure with the drugs in the community. There's the poverty-stricken areas that's flooded with drugs. We ain't get them drugs over here. Hit the like button as y'all come in. Don't be a hater all your life. Drugs in the community, guns in the community, pawn shops and liquor stores on every corner. You know what I'm saying? Poor school systems. Poor resources of food, places to eat, like, you know, grocery stores or whatever, bunch of fast food, whatever. It's 2023. We got to be man enough and woman enough to look ourselves in the mirror and tell the youth, the generations up on us, that yeah, we failed y'all. I'm not finna sit here and chastise you like I used to, or bash you or whatever. Now, if you do something stupid, you deserve your lashes, your verbal lashes or whatever. If I do something stupid, I've done things stupid. I've done things that I regret, right? And I got to be a man to say, you know, you were wrong for that, man. Do better. Try to do better. Damn if somebody want to troll you or keep talking about some shit you may did 10 years ago or 8 years ago or whatever. Fuck all that. I'm talking about it takes you first. You have to, you know, we have to own up to our misguiding and misleading, and we have to keep it real. The people that I idolized and looked up to as a youth in the 80s, growing up in Atlanta, Cleveland Avenue, was the dope boys, was the criminals. Now that I'm older, I was looking up to the wrong crowd of people. They was lost. They was bad influences. The generation before them failed because if they would have took the time and really stayed on their children or whatever, they wouldn't, chances are they wouldn't have became drug dealers, robbers, thieves, criminals, right? But I get it. You're in poverty-stricken areas, grew up in the projects, government housing. You trying to get ahead, and if selling poison to my neighbor or selling poison to my own mama or dad or relatives can get me ahead in this world of corruption or wickedness or whatever, so fucking be it. But we all failures, generational of failures. This don't got nothing to do with no 2,000 babies y'all see running around now. All them 90 babies y'all see running around with guns, gang. We failed them. That's why they doing that shit they doing now. Let me ask you this: all gangs, without me even saying the title of a gang. Gangs been around for decades, since way back in the 70s and probably 60s. So all these 90 babies and 2,000 babies that's repping that shit now and killing each other now, that blood is on those, the originals. That blood is on their hands. It's on your hands. You failed. You failed. You made that shit seem like it was cool. And now you got these youths running around here that'll die over that shit. They'll die over some motherfucking colors. They'll die over some motherfucking, my op. That's my op. How is that your op, man? That dude or that female going through the same shit you going through, just in a different part of the, let me use one as an example. And this go on in every city. I'm just not trying to shit on Chicago, but I'm just going to use them as an example. You got like King Von, and then you had FBG Duck. These dudes are literally streets apart from each other. 63rd, 64th, whatever. They're literally blocks apart from each other. Blocks, just blocks. All of them went to school together, but they blocks apart from each other, but hate the fuck out of each other. But guess what? They both endure the same harsh reality living growing up, or just the generations before them, whether you're from 63rd or 64th or wherever. The generations that are older than you, they still, like, you still grew up and seeing this death. It's toxic. It's toxic. But to this day, people still hate each other. People still hate each other. I'm from Cleveland Avenue. Young Thug is from 2 seconds away from me. He from Cleveland and Jonesboro Road do an L shape. This is Cleveland running into Jonesboro Road. I'm from here. Thug is from probably like right here, like 2 minutes away from where I grew up. I grew up on 445 Cleveland Avenue. You Benacona on Jonesboro South Projects. That's where Thug from, right? You go about 5 minutes down Jonesboro Road, not 5, about 7 minutes down Jonesboro Road is where Lucci grew up at, Summerhill, right? All this is still the south side of Atlanta. But you see how these two guys give it up towards each other. They from the same fucking rundown slum, government housing, killing. But the reason why they had this animosity towards them is because generations before them failed those generations. It's cool to goddamn talk about you smoking on your op pack. I'm smoking on an op pack. It's cool to slide over here and shoot up this neighborhood or whatever, kill this one, kill that one, and then they return the favor and kill somebody that you, and there's an ongoing endless cycle of madness. It's cool though. That's cool to y'all. We done brainwashed ourselves to believe that that's cool. Nah, it ain't cool at all, man. It ain't cool at all. And I don't want to totally blame you, but at the same time, it's 2023. You got to be smart enough. It got to be, I wonder which generation is going to break the curse. How about that? Which generation is going to break the curse and say, you know what? Since the goddamn 70s, our community, the black community, we've been just, and it ain't just black, I'm just talking about us right now, but it goes in the Spanish community and the white folks, they do the same shit. But I wonder which generation is going to break that curse and say, nah, man, fuck that. Fuck that. We can talk it out. What's all the deaths? We gonna put it all on the table and clean the table clean. We're gonna swipe it clean and start over from ground zero. How many people will do that? Which generation is gonna do that? I meant, which generation is gonna break that curse? Right now, we are failing. We are failing as a race. We are failing as a community. And I'm no longer like like if I see a young person do something crazy, of course I speak my piece like, damn, that shit was crazy, shit was wild. But you gotta dig a little deeper and say, how did that young man get to that level? How did he get to that level to where he doing shit like that? Why is that young girl doing that type of shit? Who her parents is? Oh, they dead? Oh, they locked up? Oh, they do the same shit? Oh, they be cool? They cool with this type of shit? You see what I'm saying? Can't keep looking at the youth, keep blaming them. Because, nigga, when I was in my 20s, and early 20s and teens and shit, that same shit was going on when I was growing up. I played part in a lot of that type of shit. It just when the internet went around to where it shit can just be just broadcast like it's being broadcast now. We live in a internet time now, era now in life. This ain't nothing that y'all already know, but we can't keep blaming the youth. We cannot keep blaming these 90 babies for the stupidity that they do. We can't keep blaming the 2000 babies for the stupidity they do. We got to take a little part of that blame as well. Because we allowed that shit for them to do that shit. We made it cool. We didn't challenge them. We didn't challenge them. You know what I'm saying? Put the press on them. You hear a dude my age now, I'm 43, you hear a dude my age now, you hear the, boy, I sick my little young nigga on you, boy, I drop a bag on my little young nigga, have him come over there and, you know what I mean, they using them for pawns. But I just really want to talk about that, man. The next time we point a finger at, the next time if you decide to point a finger at any other youth in these gangs or just people that just doing a lot of crazy shit, I'm not mad at you for expressing the way you feel about an action that a group of young kids did, gang did, or individual may have done. But I just want y'all to look a little deeper into the situation. What drove that kid or that young adult to be that way? And it's not nothing that you can just turn off like that. It's not like, all right, I've been doing wrong all these years of my life. Today, you know, I ain't that person no more. It's baby steps. You gotta gradually get to that level. I just pray that all of them can gradually. I know all of them not gonna make it. It's just wishful thinking. But I pray that a vast mass majority of them can wake up out of that matrix, because that's the only thing it is, a delusion. It's the matrix. It's the matrix. That shit is an illusion. It's an illusion. You're not unstoppable. I don't care how many guns you got, how deep your gang is. Everybody in your gang can die. They're gonna die one day. I'm gonna die one day. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta think a little better, man. We're gonna be like dinosaurs around this bitch in a minute. And I'm talking to every city. I'm talking to every smaller city. We're gonna be dinosaurs around this bitch in a minute. We keep up the act that we got going on. And to be honest with you, that's what the government want. That's what your local politician, the government, the presidents and all that, that's what they really want. They really want that. You know how big of a a lot of these people will do if they woke up one day and they found out all black people was dead. Do you know that? I know you might think that sound ignorant. Oh, that's ignorant of you, humble, to say that. But do you know how many behind the door and openly, yeah, people will be, if they woke up, what's today? Thursday. They woke up tomorrow and all black people was dead due to being hostile and violent towards one another. So low key, they like the killing of each other. Because now I ain't got to worry about that one because he dead. And we damn sure ain't got to worry about this one because he going to go to jail for prison for the rest of his life. You know, and we hope that the guy that he just killed or she just killed, we hope that some of their friends or relatives is in the same prison that we're going to send their ass to, and then they can kill them. And then this ongoing cycle, this is a madness. This is madness, y'all. This is madness at its finest. But I ain't going to hold y'all. I thank y'all for tuning in. I'm not gonna I gotta get my you know what I'm saying, back to be doing them hour long. I usually do hour long lives and then stop it at that, because I respect everybody's time. But I'm just not getting my feet back wet with going live. So y'all just think about that, man. Just think about that. Next time y'all go to judging a person, think about the generation before them that fucking failed them. It's the reason why they acting the way they didn't. Everything you see, let's use King Von. King Von didn't slide out of his mama and was born and then just automatically was King Von. Society, his environment groomed him to that. The Young Thugs of the world, the Luchas of the world, the Soldier Slims of the world. Let me see, Camouflage of the world, you know, all those who done lost their life, you know what I'm saying, due to gun violence. We ain't got named celebrities, even local people that y'all grew up with, that y'all knew, family members, relatives, you know. That society, the environment that person grew up in is what molded them to be what they are. Because of generations ahead of them that failed. They failed. It's only so much your mama can do. Imagine a mother trying to show her boys, she got 5 boys. Imagine her trying to show them how to be a man. She could tell them what the women like, what the plate, and do the right fucking thing, man. And it start with us. I ain't no fucking perfect. I ain't no saint. Man, I got a fucking arrest record as long as goddamn Niagara, the Nile River, goddamn. You know, ain't nothing to be proud of or whatever, but that's just the upbringing and growing up and just doing, you know. Thank y'all for y'all time, man. Thank y'all for y'all time. That was just on my heart. I felt like talking about that. Because the rate we're gonna be erased from this motherfucker in the next 50 fucking years. If gun violence don't beat us to it, poor health, no health care. How many of y'all got life insurance? How many of y'all got health insurance? You can go. I can go pull up at a hospital right now, doctor, pull out my insurance. How many of y'all can do that? How many of y'all have life insurance? If you die right now, you might die. It ain't guaranteed you're gonna fulfill the rest of this day. It ain't guaranteed you're gonna see tomorrow. And if you have kids and you die, are they straight? You got money put up for them? They straight? Do you have life insurance? Or do they have to do a fish fry to bury your black ass? Have my kids begging nobody for shit. Get our priorities together. I am Humble King. Have a peaceful, blessed day.